Hey, Kata fan, welcome. All right, already getting back up to getting over 3,000 again. Hey, just trolling. Alright, so we just have a 10 reward, so this will definitely skyrocket us over 3,000 again. Very nice. We probably won't be able to get 6k by next time, but maybe. I was so confused when I was the first one, despite me having to finish the game of Wild Rift. Oh goody, I hope Streamerman plays Path of Champions today. I mean, I haven't played anything but Path of Champions for a while. Haven't really had a downtime where I felt like it was appropriate to play anything else. I don't know if it happened to you, but my golden reliquary reset. So that sometimes happens when the patch drops. That didn't happen for me this time, but it's happened before. And yeah, mine's still got about 3 weeks left, which pretty much always coincides whenever the new patch comes out. I kind of hope they don't add any more epic relics that you're not able to directly purchase, just because I want to finally finish out my epic collection. Like last time, I was 2 away from getting everything. I was like, oh man, I'm so close. It's gonna be happening soon. And then they dropped like another 6. And I was like, damn it. I was so close to actually having them all. Because it always does suck, especially as a content creator, when people are like, oh, try this. And it's like, I can't because I don't have the relic, so I can't actually showcase that to anyone. No, like I bought it and reset for something. Oh yeah, so that's another thing that happens. That also can happen with your Spirit Forges. Those are ones that when you immediately buy it, sometimes it doesn't go on cooldown, so you can immediately buy it again. That's something that, yeah, if you get lucky, can happen. I've had it happen fairly often with my Spirit Forges, so at this point, I probably have had like 5 or 6 extra ones that I've been able to buy that normally would have been on cooldown, which is pretty good. I've never had it happen with the epic relics though, which is sad. That's why I'm hoping I can get above 6k Stardust before the next ones come out, but I kind of doubt it. I'll probably be like 5,000 something. Hey Shambles. I just noticed the road light, not road like in your bio. Is that on purpose? I probably just mixed up which one this should be considered like. Yeah, I normally mix up those definitions. It's kind of annoying, but they're pretty much the same thing. You also got 60 Lux shards. For which Lux? The new Lux or the old Lux? I mean, both are decent, but... Hey, thanks, Evil Nick, for the Prime sub. Appreciate that support. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the challenges. You should put space between dots. Yeah, looks like there's some grammar things I should slightly change in the rules. All right, challenge 11. Wow, there's a lot of stuff already. Evolution, dutiful service on the case and swarm tactics. So we get evolve, we get cost reduction for Demacia, the enemy gets flash bomb traps on Nexus Strike, and they get arachnoid horrors when they attack. Love your YouTube. Awesome. Thanks for showing up to stream as well. All right. Who are you wanting? Kata fan? Or KDA fan? Nidalee and scissors. All right, let's Nidalee, scissors. Check Discord. What, are you just talking about the fact that I did Rogue Light? Is there anything else? So you want Nidalee, scissors. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess we can just go with the rest of this build unless anyone else wants to sabotage it. But, I mean, yeah, Nidalee and scissors, what else do you need, really? I hope they don't nerf it. Yeah, they probably will, but it's so much fun. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in. Can't sabotage a perfect build. The rest of this doesn't really matter, to be honest, because we're just gonna play Nidalee. Item chest. Sure. Yeah, more damage. Sounds good. Although, actually, we already gonna have more than enough damage. We want, there it is, perfect. Spell shield. We don't want to play Nidalee and have it get immediately stunned, because Katarina probably has Guile. Pretty sure. Technically, it is a roguelite and not a roguelike. Yay, someone agrees with me. I always have to like sit there and think like, which one is it technically? And yeah. I'm glad someone else thinks I'm right though.
No going back. I have their scent.
Well, GG.
Hateful outsiders do not belong in my jungle!
I got stunned a lot of times by her during doing monthlies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that as well. So it's like Spell Shield's the best thing we need to get, because that's the only thing that can really mess with us. Pretty sure every single Noxus has stuns. I don't know if Darius has Guile, but he at least has like Apprehend.
The cubs.
Gaming.
My family will feast tonight.
A roguelike would have a full reset, but you carry over levels, items, and powers and stuff, which makes it a roguelike. Yay! Thank you, Ring of Fire. Not gonna be here for long, so good luck. Well, thanks for stopping by long. Roguelikes are turn-based and roguelikes aren't? No, that's... Turn-based is not the requirement. It's different stuff. Yeah, Noxus has good stun synergy. Alright, challenge 12, 3 stars. So we have Zed as well as Victor. Animated armor, all units at formidable. Sandboarding, which always just reminds me of waterboarding, which is torture. When the foe gets the attack token, someone rolling sands. LeBlanc, alright. There we go. My triple stalker's blade. All right. Any thing that people want to see? People probably just want to see triple guardian orb. Spectral scissors and rally. She's like Nidalee. yes, she's not quite as good because Nidalee can get it off turn 1. But LeBlanc definitely can also abuse Spectral Scissors. Let's see. All right, Long, what relic do you want? Trinket? I think you mean this one right here, Guardian's Trinket. Add 2 copies of random champions to your deck. Portal Pals. Okay. When I'm summoned, oh, I have to put that up here. When I'm summoned, create 2 random 7 cost me region. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of those. No. You cannot force me to pick no relics. You have to pick a relic. More trinket. Alrighty. There we go. Yeah, it's more interesting to have to try to pick something, because then it takes more ingenuity on your side to try to think up a relic that's gonna counter me or hurt me, and then I have to try to figure out, okay, how can I possibly make this work in my favor? Free attacks are good. Yeah, let's go for Gwen. Yeah. Careful, that's how you end up with Teemo and triple Gatebreakers. I mean, then I need to be like, okay, I need to find any way to get stats on Teemo so those Gatebreakers can end up being useful. Hello, Vexine. Buy items. Don't really care about any of these, to be honest. Let's try a reroll. Still don't really care. Oh, we have so many useless champions. Free attacks are good, so sure, let's go for that. That can be really good. And yeah, double attack's fun. All right, Zed.
You've chosen well.
Also, you haven't changed the price back? No, not yet. That's something that I was thinking about, but I haven't fully gone with that yet. That's something I'm considering. I guess the Thrashing Snapper's not really going to be great with double attack, because it doesn't get really extra power.
I have my orders.
Let's attack. We'll kill that one. There's a decent chance they don't block at all. Let's just buff this one up here. I hate like not doing anything and then like saving a combat trick, and then they just don't even block anyways. What's your favorite Path of Champion champ? I don't really have a favorite. It really just depends on what mood I'm in for what I'm like wanting to play. As far as control, Morgana is normally my favorite. Volibear is one of my favorites if I really just want to be dropping big units on the board and killing enemy. So he's another one of my favorites. If I want really broken, fun stuff, then Oh, the quick attack's gonna hurt us. Yeah. If I want really broken, fun combos, then I normally go for Nidalee or LeBlanc. So it just kind of depends how I'm feeling for the day.
Claim what is ours.
So like I have a list of like favorites, but I don't have like one specific just favorite champion, if that makes sense.
What a strange, wonderful world.
A shadow cuts through the light.
Alright, so
Blades
let's
speak far louder than words.
attack.
This'll shake him.
I guess we should let
I use
Gwen.
my tools.
Well, the extra damage from Hallow doesn't even matter. Oh, right. We will buff this up to kill their Zed. They're probably gonna block here and kill this unit. Yep. Well, I guess not kill because of the quick attack. Wonderful.
The order.
Sure. Let's just drop this here as far as blockers.
The order rewards its
I hate that. Oh wait, I do have an elusive. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'll just get rid of one of the ephemerals. Well, that figures.
Shadow follows.
Alright, let's put this here, that there. Nothing can block that, but it's gonna lose its elusive. This is just attacking with one, so we can buff that up there. Alright, solid. Oh, how are you all enjoying the patch so far? I know Vex has been a bit of a disappointment for everyone, but I feel like other than that, it's been pretty solid. GG, never got to see our LeBlanc.
I will not squander the great gift I've been given.
Axe plus Lux boosting is fun, yes. The more Lux, the more I play Lux is so fun.
Did you see that? I did that.
New decks to play with is great, yes. I'm also happy that they added new... Let's get more power. They also added like new relics, some new items, and more to spice up the game than just the new champions. It's like even if you weren't playing with the new champions for some reason, there's still new stuff going on. Honestly, they've been killing it so far. Like every single month, we've been getting new content for the past like 3 or 4 months. And that normally isn't how it was. Normally, it's like, okay, you get new content, and then you have to wait like 3 months for more new content. So they've been doing a pretty great job. Came back to Path of Champions, but didn't know I could reach Masters in PvP. Yeah, that's also the great thing is like, PvP's not dead. Like, it's definitely less than it used to be, but it's still there.
I have my orders. No one's the wiser.
Oh, I would love to get a Swain deck. I just feel like so much of the Noxus or Noxian cards are so badass. That's why I really want them to do Swain. I'm gonna try to hold off and surprise whoever they block. Also, I saw they did a article, I don't know if it was yesterday, like 2 days ago. Yeah, Scion is one that I really want to see. This cards are so cool. But they did a article, and apparently in like PvP, you're gonna still be able to earn titles if you get like Masters or if you get top 100. And so even though it's a small thing, I'm glad they're still trying to support PvP as much as they can, which obviously not as much as it was before, but
Surprised to see me.
it's not like PvP is just completely dead. Hey, look, Scion. Probably not the best thing to play right now, but who cares? He's actually pretty good with the,
What a treat.
whatever it's called. They're probably gonna block and kill our LeBlanc. Let's put her over here so she's gonna level.
Behind ya.
Yeah.
The Black Rose.
I don't have title upon
blooms
reaching
once
Masters,
more.
sadly, unless it's for the new season. I think it's the new upcoming season. I mean, I obviously don't play PvP, so my whole opinion on it is not going to be as important as someone that actually plays it full time. But I think them continuing to do rotations and then still adding some support through like titles and reasons to try to play, I think that is pretty nice. I think it would be good if they could still try to do like card backs. Oh, right, it has to be someone that has 5 or more power. Like, card backs would be nice if they could do that, but I think PvP is actually in a decent spot compared to what we all thought it was going to be, which was dead. But again, I don't actually play PvP, so who knows, maybe it's way worse than it looks like.
Shake 'em.
Alright, let's attack like this, and that should be game. I wonder what happened to real cards. I mean, I would love to own. I think there's places you can buy like physical cards from Legends of Runeterra. At least I don't know if people are like hand making their own, but I see posts of people playing with them all the time on like Reddit and stuff.
Let the world.
I mean, they're probably insanely expensive, but there's probably ways you can get them if you want. I actually haven't played a physical card game in a while. It's kind of sad. It might have been like a year. I like physical card games. Kaisa for this next one. All right. So 13, 2 stars, Victor as well as Ashe. So we have Mortal Marks. When any player summons unit, sets health to 1. Death is like the wind. When the player plays their first unit each round, stun it. I hate powers like this. So annoying. Alright, so you want Kaisa. So I doubt it's something that you can buy in a card shop. I think it's probably something you have to order online, maybe from like probably Etsy or some other like website that's people selling more like handmade things. I've never played Magic the Gathering. Nope. Never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Those collectible card games, I've actually not played any of them. Like, I've played probably less than 2 hours of Hearthstone. I've played like 10 or less hours of Marvel Snap, and then that's it as far as other than Legends of Runeterra. I never played any other ones, but I love actual card games. Like, I mean, poker's okay, Canasta, but also other ones like President, like just, yeah, physical card games, strategy games are always fun. You beat your biology teacher twice? Nice. All right, so Kaisa, anyone have specific relics they want me to use? See you, Kata fan. Thanks for stopping by for a bit. Let's actually go and look at the powers again. So, when any player summons unit sets health to 1. Yeah, that's a bit rough. This build will be okay, but not necessarily optimal. Hey, Dre. And here I'm having hundreds of hours in Hearthstone, Mythgard, Gwent. Oh, I did play Gwent, but the actual, like, the version in The Witcher. The other version that they added separately, I played, like, probably less than 2 hours, and it just felt wrong because I was so used to the Witcher one. So the in-universe Witcher game, that one I've played a lot because they just made a really, really good game. It's like literally sometimes I'll make a new save file in Witcher and I'll completely avoid everything. I'll just try to go and get all the cards and play them all because it's so much fun. Yeah, I forgot about Gwent. The other version they added, though, I didn't find fun. Is Kaisa Titanic with Luminous Orb? Yes, that's why you have Luminous Orb plus Starforged. Gale Force. Well, that will be fun and interesting. All right, so Beast Within would be helpful then. Due to COVID, people in my family sold their cards. Gave my cards like boxes of it. Saved their cards to you and gave you boxes of it. Spectral Scissors. All right. This will be interesting. All right, there's one last relic people can change if they want. I think I'll hold on to Beast Within just because giving all of our units Overwhelm is solid. I forgot she's stunned and turn she's summoned. Not necessarily, it's our first card. Granted, I'm probably going to forget and play her first, and then yeah, she'll probably get stunned. Alright, we'll go ahead and go like this. I mean, knowing me, I'm probably going to forget. Oh, cutting it close. So the Beast Within, what do you want? Pow Pows. Oh boy. How fun. Right, the loose cannons payload. Oh. I hate that. I really hope they change. I hit the wrong button again. How did I don't know. Anyways. Kaisa, same build. Okay. Let's go. Soraka, Talia, Jace. Sure, let's go here. Cataclysm. That's not bad. I like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. Cataclysm is decent. It going off twice doesn't really do anything except go through Spell Shield. Go Hard is fun with Storm Calling. Although any unit is going to be set to 1. Yeah, Braum is going to be pointless. You drop Braum, he goes to 1 power. Yes, with Scout, we could do a free attack, but I'm probably not going to have enough mana to drop Kaisa, because I have to play a unit first, then I have to drop Kaisa, and then having also enough mana to Cataclysm. I don't know. That's going to be pretty tight, and we're probably not going to be able to do it. Also, it's when any unit summons... Yeah, it's the better one. So this would actually kill enemy units. So yeah, Go Hard would actually be pretty good here. This isn't bad, but... extra mana gem. I want something a little bit flashier. Sure, let's just drop that. Let's try one more. I mean, we already have it. We can buy one for the item. All right, Ash.
I'll lead the way.
Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, we can hold on to the rest of these. Faded, lifesteal. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Alright, so this one's gonna get stunned.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Sure. Well, this one has quick attack, so we can't block it anyways. Beautiful.
Safeguard our homes.
Yeah, we'll hold off on the exhaust.
Alert the village.
Do we want to drop Soraka, Starspring? You know what? Maybe if the game goes terribly, we can actually level up off of Starspring. So sure.
There's a scent in the
Uh-oh.
air. Can't
Rip.
afford to miss. These are
That's actually a really good card for this modifier. Oh, man. Let's drop this one and then drop Soraka.
All the world on one arrow.
Stars fall.
And just try to go for a whole elusive playstyle.
Live with purpose.
Could really use something to kill their Ash. There we go. Oh wait, we have to hit.
Show them the way.
Alright, so we're gonna play this here. We're gonna get an awesome keyword we don't have yet. And we're gonna be able to use our Void Seeker. Overwhelm. Nope, don't see it on anyone. We're gonna use Void Seeker to kill their Ash. And then they're probably gonna immediately play another Ash. So they have 4 mana. There's a decent chance they fill out their board. If we kill her, there's a very high likelihood they just play another one, and then we're kind of back to square one. Alright, we're gonna try to drop this and just hope.
Take the children to safety now.
Yeah, that figures. Well, rip. Let's
eyes open.
drop that one there. And sure.
Hunted down.
Well, I guess we'll just try to kill her.
Faster than my arrow.
And there's exactly what we
think
thought was
not.
going to happen. Which is why we waited. That sucks to be right sometimes.
I weave my own fate.
At least we have all these elusives. That's helpful.
My aim is true.
Alright, so whatever we play is going to get reduced down and is going to get stunned. And so playing either of these is kind of pointless because we don't have mana to play both of them.
By starlight,
So we're just going to attack.
Strike for the balance.
I must
Sure,
fight.
let's give that vulnerable. I mean, we could have one of our other ones kill it. Let's try to give this quick attack. See if we get lucky. Hey, hey, there it is.
Take heart.
That feels pretty good, not gonna lie.
Unify the tribes.
Beautiful. Alright, Star Spring. Are we really gonna end the game with it? Probably not. So let's go ahead and get rid of it.
Amy, I told you to leave.
And we Jarvis
wasters to
Skyfall.
you? No way.
Yeah, that looks right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. Huh, well that'll hurt. Let's pass. Well, there goes our whole board. As far as all their attack. Alright, so the plan is
I cannot stand
we
for
let this one die, and then we can drop our Hive Herald. The damage doesn't really matter because we're gonna let's go here. We're just gonna heal up, so it doesn't really matter. Although, yeah, it's gonna get frostbitten, but that's fine.
Be at peace.
I guess this supporting anything doesn't really matter.
This is gonna sting.
Live with
Alright,
purpose.
GG. Beautiful. What level are you currently in? This is like 12. If you mean what challenge? This is like challenge 12 or 13. Yeah, one of those. Quick Strike is decent. So yeah, we'll grab that there. See if we can get something fun. Deathless is pretty fun. Yeah. Alright, Victor.
I am but the first of many.
I'm surprised he didn't give himself more fingers. It's a little weird that he gave himself a robotic hand, but I was like, yeah, we don't need all the fingers. I mean, technically 4 when you include the thumb, but yeah, a little weird. He has removal, so probably whatever we're gonna play is gonna get killed.
They cannot strike what they cannot see.
Yep. I mean, if it ain't a hit, it's a finger banger. I was planning my low levels to carry this, but this is quite interesting.
These are dangerous lands.
I will say, when they make an MMO, I want this guy's sword. Like, it's pretty awesome. Also, I'm guessing this guy's like, he's a Kinku, so I'm guessing he's infiltrating like one of Zed's strongholds. Yep, Zed's order. I do love their cards, such great lore. If we attack, they're probably just gonna kill us. But if we play something, it's gonna get stunned anyways, so. Hey look, removal. And then I love how the Deathless triggers and they immediately die. Even though they have Deathless. Ah, fun. I mean, there's a reason I grabbed Deathless, but okay.
Take the children to safety now.
I'm glad to know it was pretty much useless. Sad MMO being pushed back, or sadly, yeah. Because I mean, it was already really far away. So it getting pushed back even further is sad. We'll drop the exhaust to pop spell shield. And that's hilarious. So what just happened is Victor has 1/1 for each of their keywords. We got rid of his spell shield, so he died. That's like I'm annoyed that I got screwed over, but it's pretty hilarious that they also got screwed over by one of their powers. That cracks me up, not gonna lie.
Shall we
Oh,
our
that's-
own destiny?
That's something. So we could drop our Kaisa. Again, it's the first card though. We can't do that because it would literally just get stunned. So yeah, we can't do that, which means we also can't drop our Void Blaster because we need to have a different unit to play first, which means we're gonna need to have like 8. Gonna have like 8 power or 8 mana. That sucks. All right, let's just attack like this.
With purpose.
Flesh is a weakness we must.
All right, we'll use this. Crown Guard, wonderful. There's a pretty hilarious interaction for them.
You know what my future is? Glorious!
Huh. That's actually not bad. So next round, we'll be able to play this one first, and then, because we'll be at 6 mana, then with the 5 mana, we can actually play our Kaisa. So, didn't think about that before, but those sigils actually came in pretty clutch for us right now. No, Spell Shield, it blocks them from the spell, but they have 1/1 for each of their keywords. Spell Shield's a keyword. Since we get rid of their Spell Shield, they lose the extra 1/1, so they die. So the Spell Shield's technically working, but it just doesn't matter.
Koyami, I told you to leave! And leave all these wasters to you? No way! You ain't Velvet Blood, but I ain't saying no to help.
I know
do
what
I
they
can,
are,
but you need to
I
run.
know how to destroy
Alright, if they don't have removal, we win. Right, the stupid Pow Pows. I always forget about that relic. That was like the saddest little power ever.
Choice.
Oh right, I have Spectral Scissors.
I must fight.
Take
There's nowhere to hide.
GG.
Say the truth.
A small victory is a victory over sin. Good work.
Evelyn. Alright, don't even know what the next one is, but okay. Yes, that was 13. Daily quest. Alright, 14. Katarina and Swain, Forest Workout, and Shifting Mists. So they get Encroaching Mists. Alrighty. Evelyn. This is our Lissandra build. Goodness, I was sleepy this morning. Not want to wake up. I was watching this stream while I did my work, and I forgot that it was live streaming, not a VOD. Yeah. Evelyn's my favorite champion, and I finally got enough points. Evelyn is pretty fun, yes. She's one of the champions I really like because you get a completely unique playstyle. Like, there's a lot of other champions that kind of feel very similar when you're playing them, especially when they have a lot of the same starting deck, which do not like. Evelyn, though, plays just so different to every other champion, and so I really like her for that. Like, that's, in my opinion, that is the most important thing a champion should bring to the table, is feeling unique and different than every other champion. So this is, yeah, really good. All right, do people want to see what this build is capable of, or do I just want to sabotage it? My first level 30 was so unique to play. Yeah, it's pretty great. Lilia is pretty good. She has also a pretty interesting playstyle. It's quite fun. I like planning your sleeps so that you can try to have all these effects trigger at next round start. You're like, okay, they have a couple units, I'm going to sleep mine. They're going to hit with Stalker's Blade next round. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Alright, an awesome Gatebreaker. I'm sure that's going to be very useful. Already at 0 power, so that'll be good. Buru. Actually, I've never... That's the thing. There are some builds with Evelyn that, like, I know there's synergy there. I've just pretty much always stuck with, like, the builds I know are crazy. Like, yeah, Spirit of the Buru, I know that there's synergy with all the husks. I've just never really used it because it's like, why? Do not have Strength of Stone, but yeah, that's another one that can be pretty good because you give that to all your husks, so when you summon other units, they all get even more powerful. Alright, so you said Buru, you said Gatebreaker. Alright, so we have one left if people want to change. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to throw on a Tempest Blade because it's pretty nice. I've kind of moved away from Crown Guard with Evelyn. Like, it's still good, but there's so many times where you're going to burn your attack token anyways that stunning the entire enemy board, especially against tougher adventurers, is actually better than being able to rally every round. I'm considering a second Gatebreaker. We'll consider fast. Try my best to not wait around too much on the player screens. Hitting this Nexus with 0 power twice. What's -2 power? Actually, it's a power move. Okay. Alright, support champion. Let's see. So a champion that can level up easily. Dragon allies have dealt 16 damage. Probably not really going to happen. Aurelian Soul, we're probably never going to play. Diana's not the easiest to level up when you're not actually playing Diana. Like, when you're playing her, everything triggers it, but without it, it's not great. I almost got Horror Fluff on my support Asol. That sounds pretty fun. Double attack Poppy, Akshan. Akshan's not bad. He normally levels up fairly consistently, whereas Poppy, you have to attack 3 times with her. Like, double attack is good, definitely. Also, we have Forced Workout, so technically Poppy's gonna hit really hard. Go for Harbor? What Harbor? I do not know what you mean. I mean, Akshan. I mean, he's solid. We could play him round 1. Yeah, an issue with Poppy is she's a 4 cost, and we're gonna want to play Evelyn at 4 cost. So we're not really gonna play Poppy till 5. Whereas we could play Akshan for free round 1 and start trying to level him up. He's Harbor in Valorant. Did they just add a character to Valorant that looks exactly like Akshan? Interesting. I've never played Valorant. Let's go ahead and grab this here. None of this. I mean, we don't want to really fill up our hand too much. We really want to focus in on our units we already have. We also don't really want units dying. More health for Evelyn. Free attack probably wouldn't help us. Quick strike's not bad. So yeah, we can grab that. Spirit. Sure. Alright, Swain.
Show them their place.
Same voice actor. Okay. Interesting. They're just like, okay, we like this design. We don't want to have to do any work, so we're just gonna throw this in there as well. Let's get rid of both of these. We'll stick with our Solter. Never been 100% sure on how to say that one. Just bring Zeri to LOR, so we have 2 champs. So we have 2 champs in every game. He's not gonna punish us for forced workout.
Plenty of fire to go around. Getting warmer.
So we're potentially not going to play anything this round if we still have a husk, because we want to reduce the amount of unit deaths we have as much as possible. So yeah, we will just
Take a load off.
it's 1 damage and he's going to double his power again. So yeah, we'll go here. We are not going to play it because we don't want another unit dying.
Was hoping you'd stop by. She's gonna miss you.
Gotta love that zero power hit.
By her cravings. Mind if I slip into something a little more painful? That was hot.
Ready!
We'll just attack with our Evelyn. We don't want this unit to die. Because again, we're just trying to prioritize Evelyn level ups and get as many stacks on our units as possible.
That's it. Back on the prowl.
So yeah, hopefully they don't open attack.
By my hand.
Okay,
will
perfect.
Noxus rise.
7-7. We can play this one next round. It's gonna count down more anyways. So yeah, let's drop this here.
Oh,
That is equivalent to $1 million echo spam
So do my
slam.
victims. At least at the start. Dream for me. Playtime.
All right, again, not gonna play anything else because again,
That's it.
just trying to get all the level ups.
I want more.
All right, they're probably gonna hit us with a stun, but don't really care.
Ready for a little splish splash scene?
Always, Eve. You know that.
That was high.
I love how much you can just scale up.
Don't waste my time.
And yeah, you really don't feel like any other champion.
There's power.
GG. Evelyn's great.
Love it. I want more.
I think this was a 2-person one, right? Don't we have one more fight? Yes. Sure. Let's go for double attack. That sounds fun. And let's actually go up to the healer, try to cut some cards. With Evelyn, you want to have a very narrow deck. Vagabond, we're never going to play this because of the Shadow Totem. Alright, Katarina.
Ready for struggle?
Katarina would be another one that'd be very fun for them to add. huge Path of Champions. Let's get rid of this and this. And yeah, we'll hold on to these two.
Never play fair.
Yeah, their Katarina is going to be annoying, especially because it's going to take us a couple rounds to really come online.
Scores to settle, cooks to kill. You know how it is.
Yeah, we'll just try to take the hits for as long as we can.
No one gets in my way.
Yeah, just going for the Scourge's stash. There's some like Katarina, like Fiora, that I feel like they're gonna have such a hard time balancing that they're just gonna not bother adding them for a very long
You are
time.
nothing. Worthless.
Let the bloodshed begin.
All right, they're probably gonna use their Blade's Edge on our Husk. Very likely what's gonna happen.
Useless.
Yeah, let's try to attack like this.
Going somewhere?
Yep, there goes our Husk.
This might hurt.
So not great because we're racking up unit deaths, but that was going to happen regardless of if we attacked. So little disappointing.
You won't get past me.
So we'll drop our... I guess, yeah, we can drop Evelyn first. We don't have to have a Husk on the board. Yes.
Don't worry.
Then we'll play someone else to consume the Husk next round.
No going back.
Unless she hits it with another blade.
Only fools hesitate.
Yep. Oh, I hate you so much. That's
It's
annoying.
just a nick.
I haven't noticed any lag. My connection seems pretty good. So that could be your side. Alright, we're not going to get as many level ups with our Evelyn because we're just having so many units die. But they are now stunned.
Ready for a little splish splash steam?
Always, Eve. You know that.
Scream for me.
Have we already had that many? I think we had like one or more level ups. Yeah. Okay, so we can still level up like
Grateful I even noticed you.
a little bit more.
Or scream.
Yeah, it's probably worth killing her. Because otherwise we're just going to attack next round when they get the attack token again. So yeah, let's do our scout attack. We have quick attack. We can kill her there. We might be able to end this round, to be honest.
Harder. Okay.
Getting warmer.
Because Evelyn with that double attack is going to be pretty big.
Oh, please.
Yep, GG. Wonderful. Oh, that was a little annoying. Stupid Blade's Edge constantly killing our Husks. Good that we had that Gatebreaker, though. Really came in clutch there. Alright, so Challenge 15, 3 stars. We have Thresh as well as Yasuo. All players start with 10 mana gems, and Ook Ook, the foe, summons a powder monkey. Not bad. I mean, any Chemtech champion is good here. The usual Lux. I'm guessing you mean old Lux. with that. Sad Lux. Fleeting Obliterate. Okay. Arcane Comet. Evelyn attack going from 0 to 0 but red. Yeah. Lux wide awake. Perfect. Chemtech. Alright, Cheetos, you have the last relic. Goonshu. Yeah, we actually haven't had any Rage Blades this time. Reinhardt is slacking off, apparently. Back and loaded with points. Lux with coffee. Let's see. Vhagar has a bunch of spells. That's not bad. Yeah, let's go for Darkness. That should be fun. Shop. This going off twice and then going off even more is not bad. Yeah, I think let's get some of this. Let's just try to get some fun spells. Atrocity. This one's okay. Oh, double attack will actually be really good. Let's get some more of that. Getting a lot of these to strike and increase all of our darkness would be pretty hilarious. When I'm summoned, reduce the cost of your darkness everywhere. It's not that big of a deal. Let's try a reroll here. Champion draw. Okay, that's good. Because we want both of our champions. Let's see. Oh, we've just under. I was hoping the featured card would be able to use. Sad. Yasuo.
My destination. Tell you when I get there.
Totally didn't come for sabotage. Remembrance, not bad. Don't think we really need Bright Steel. Succession's not that helpful anymore, but sure. Like, the mana gem doesn't help us. Alright, so they probably have stuns. We could just immediately drop this. Feel like might as well, since we're gonna get all of our mana refilled. Oh, we got one of the decent ones.
I bring change.
Well, that makes sense. Ionia has just the most annoying cards. So Yasuo would be able to block and kill this.
Behold brilliance!
Let's drop our Vhagar, get him on the board. Let's hit Yasuo just so he can't block the Twisted Catalyzer, because we want this to try to survive if possible. No, we haven't gotten our Lux and haven't gotten our unit that has, or our card that has Hero's Horn. Alright, so we can attack here. And I want to just keep rallying with our... Well, nothing can actually block him, so we don't necessarily need to shield him.
Mind's a wonder!
Yeah, we'll hold off on Vhagar. I like keep things safe.
Friends.
Oh, I love it. Lux had a lucid dream and wandered off. Yeah, she was sleepwalking.
Turn back.
Wonderful. So our darkness now should all be ridiculously strong. Oh, I'm used to him making one every round. Right, he doesn't do that. When you play Vhagar, you actually have to work on making them. I forgot that that was something that happened. 57 Vex Galio run, level 11 to 12, or 22 thanks to the Pearl. Yeah, I've been there. Not the best. Let's drop this first. I hate you, Yasuo. It's so annoying.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Bring me your darkness, my sapped comrade! Just hold there a minute. We don't want any trouble.
Alright, so we could try to kill their Wind Singer, but I'd rather just kill their Yasuo. Yes, Yasuo and his stupid emotes are very annoying. Let's... Yeah, put the pressure on the enemy.
Behold brilliance!
Looks good.
Nature defies nature.
Sadly, we didn't have our Lux to play with. Really wanted that fun chem tech. Oh well. Yay, another one.
How fast the mana crystal number 3?
We need more darkness spells though.
It will be ready soon.
Ugh.
The Vanguard
They probably have some stuns, the true cost stuns. So I'm guessing that's what's about to happen. Thank you, Embrace Your Jace. Huh, they're recalling their own. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate the support.
Death is like the wind, always by. Keep going, kid. You'll get it.
The hour approaches.
Life's the best teacher you'll get.
Let's go ahead and drop this here. Makes sense.
Witness true power.
Alright, we just need to get one person through.
I alone decide my fate.
GG.
Take my help.
I mean, it was still fun with Vhagar, but yeah, having Lux would have been nice. Oh well. I think this was another one that was 2. Yeah, hopefully we get Lux over here. Let's see if we can get like Farsight. No. Quick Strike. I think I'd just rather go for the mana reduction. And let's cut a card so again we can just try to get our Lux on the board. I don't really care about the Prodigy. Yeah. Thing is, we never got Lux and we never got Form Up, which is kind of crazy. I've always watched your YouTube videos. Really made me get into the Path of Champions. Also really helpful to understand the champions and their strengths and weaknesses better. Thanks for that. Happy to help. Glad I was able to help you out, because that is the whole goal of the channel, is trying to help people out as much as possible. Yeah, I feel, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I've actually really helped Legends of Runeterra not die, because I feel like when people go on YouTube and they just don't see like any content for their game,
big head.
it kind of
Brain.
somewhat kills the game. And so being able to actually put out content and show people like, hey, people are actually playing this game, people are supporting it, I think that really
Let the light
helped Path of
guide
Champions
you.
survive. Well, that's bad. Yeah, that's really bad, because if we kill him, they're just going to get another one. Huh. So even attacking right now is actually not a good idea. Because we can attack and kill him, and then it's like, okay, we'll just play him again. We're going to have an obliterate next round,
Demasia's nothing like what I know.
so at least there's that. What? We have Lux. Huh, so it was the one that got killed by Vaults. Alright, we can obliterate him, but I think I'd actually rather buff up our board. Yeah, let's go with this first.
Better, brighter than before.
I also love the card back for Lux. I think it's so good. Like, this is one I was actually like, if they don't give it to us, I'm probably gonna actually buy it. I think it's really nice. Oh no. Oh no. When I'm summoned, create a copy in hand of an ally that died this game. I wonder what that ally is gonna be. Oh, that's bad. Let's use some of these final sparks before we drop another obliterate. Yeah, I think you actually help keep the community alive among other streamers. Like, his name's Sunny, right? Like, it's spelt wrong, but he calls himself Sunny, right? Anyways, pretty sure your Path of Champion content is also added to keeping LOR alive. Yes, that's kind of what I've felt like. He uses both Sunny and... yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead, obliterate their Thresh. Yes, we'll still have room for all the things. Snooey. His outro songs use both names. Didn't realize he had an outro song. Why don't I have an outro song? Someone make me an outro song about spicy toast. Like, since I don't follow PvP, a lot of those people I don't watch very often. Like, I'll every once in a while go and look and see what they're saying about something, but in general, never really watch them too much. We could reuse the Scooby-Doo tune.
You can't outrun justice.
I do like Scooby-Doo. We have to make a song that includes Rageblade. I'm leveling up Eve and she's so fun. I'm glad you told me about her yesterday. Yeah, Eve's amazing.
Never give up.
Also, Eve is one that, while her 3-star is good, you can still do really well with just your first 2 stars. As long as you're playing her correctly, with your 2-star, you can probably clear all the content, except maybe Lysandra. I mean, even Lysandra if you get lucky, but... well, that was fun. I'm glad Lux showed up there at the end. Alright, 16, 2-star. So, Karma. So, for the first one, we're again going to have 10 mana. And then Jinx. The foe rallies. This one is actually really annoying with Jinx, because every time they attack, they're doing a super mega death rocket. Also, I forgot to turn down the alert sound. I need to try to remember to do that after this. But yeah, this one with Jinx is actually pretty rough. Too sad you can't high roll 10 champ relic with Eve anymore. I never got that to happen to me. I'm so sad. I played Eve a bunch. I never once got that power on her, so I never got to experience that, and I'm very sad. All right, Phantom, what champion do you want to see? All right, another Lux. Do you want Sleeping Lux or okay, regular Lux? Yeah, I kept seeing people like showcase that, and I was like, oh, that looks really fun. And I literally never had it happen to me. Thought about ASOL, but I was like, nah, let's save it for later. I mean, last time I did these, we had all of our ASOL done in the first 10, I think. So it's kind of crazy. For Vexing, I go with Dreams. Okay. I feel like this is a little bit more appropriate on the other Lux, but we know what this Lux's dreams are, and they are not of Yordles. Chemtech Duplicator. I wonder what this is going to be. Oh, scissors. Thought you wanted to go with another Rage Blade. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, she looks a little bit like New Lux. I want them to add Twisted Fate. I feel like Twisted Fate will be another one that, well, I think he'd go in two different directions. I think he could be really generic and boring if they don't do him well, but I think he could be really cool and interesting. So he's another one that I hope they do, and I think they could make him really, really good. But they could just be like, oh, kind of more like draw synergy and just kind of feel like maybe a mix of Janna or Neela. It'd be like, that's, yeah, kind of lame. Anyways, I've already forgotten what the powers we're going against are. Rally, they're rallying, and they get a unit at the start of the game. Zoe's really not bad, but yeah, let's go for Twisted Fate. I always think he's fun. That actually Poppy Dream in the picture. Hench of Yordle. All hail the daughter of Riot. Double attack is fun. Double attack with Challenger, not bad. Interesting. Huh. So right, we have Lux again. We need spell synergy. More draw. Let's go for Static Shock, I think. And Starlit Seer. Yeah, getting a capture would be good. Double attack could be pretty fun, especially onto their Karma. Yeah, let's just get all the things. And... really hoping for something good here, but it's not really happening. Sure, we'll just grab that, I guess. All right, Jinx.
I like you.
Aramis, we want him to do it for the viewers. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it. Static Shock, draw, Twisted Fate, Succession. This isn't bad. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. Yeah, it's very rare in Path of Champions. Like, I remember when it was added. Kind of. It was like a while ago. like 4 months, 6 months.
Came a long way for a bullet.
Yeah, it was a while. This is why the rally sucks on Jinx. The Super Mega Death Rocket hitting your board every round, that blows. Alright, let's drop this. They're probably going to immediately attack again.
An auspicious season.
And yeah, attacking ourselves isn't really going to do much. Like, I'd like to drop our Boctopus, but it's just going to die. Yeah, we'll just pass and take the hit. That's not the best.
Got us covered.
I'm not afraid. Just a wee bit late.
Let's get rid of this so it stops doing that extra effect. Although, could have tried to bring something lower. They're probably gonna drop. Oh, they didn't drop Jinx.
Got me good.
Alright, let's try to kill most of their units with this red card.
Round or two.
Well, that's sad. Sure, since this will get refilled as well, let's drop this here. Bright Steel's fun.
Blessed by snow and stars. Something for all.
Let's actually kill their last unit. Well, I guess they're gonna get another one back, but still. Jinx with Rally is really rough. Refill 1 wouldn't be bad, but also just making sure they don't have any units is pretty good too. Yeah, let's just go for
Never
that.
lost a fair game. We're dead in their tracks.
Idiots!
I will keep us safe.
Confine and contain.
Alright, from here on, we really just have to control the board and try to kill anything they play before they can attack. Let's go ahead and protect our Twisted Fate.
Jinx stands for Jinx.
Alright, so we could try to give this one barrier, but we don't want them to attack, and they probably will immediately. Yeah, kind of wasted the mana refill there.
All or nothing.
Let's... Yeah, we'll hold off.
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
Alright, so we could give our units barrier and keep them from attacking. Although barrier is not really going to help because they're all going to get hit by the spell anyways. So that wouldn't actually be as helpful as I would like it to be.
Discipline and steel.
Alright, sad.
Everyone goes boom!
Let's go ahead, drop this, buff up our units so that they, if they attack, we kill them. Let's get some extra draw going. Captain will be fun. Could this die? No, it's gonna take 1 damage from the bomb and then 1 from their flame chompers. So yeah, let's go ahead and drop this. I knew they were gonna attack as soon as we capture it. But that's fine.
We playing bilge rules, son?
Alright, let's get a rally going.
Auspicious season.
Time to get my hands dirty.
Alright, so we'll get the attack token next round. Immediately attack again.
Nothing escapes my notice.
They're gonna try to... Huh. Surprised they didn't try to kill the Starlit Seer.
Press on.
Interesting. Well, GG. That should have been the more difficult of the two encounters. Yeah, Twisted Fate would be really fun. Let's try to get some more Lux going. Sure, this will give us a rally, essentially.
Always trust
Alright, Karma.
your spirit.
Let's get rid of this one. Sure, we can hold on to the double copy of Lux. Yeah, Lux just doesn't like showing up in the first encounter.
We each hold a world within.
Alright, so we'll try to play Lux to get a rally going.
Shining. We should too.
If they play Karma, we're gonna drop Starlit Seer.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire. Ionia speaks through
Alright,
me.
bye Karma.
An auspicious season.
I knew, and now I am.
A beacon in battle.
Yeah, I want to save mana for blocking their Emerald Awakener.
This is my cause.
If you block with Barrier, they don't get any lifesteal.
This would be
I heard it wrong, like double copy of Lux. I could go for some more coffee. Let's do our final spark. This is going pretty well.
season. I'm still good to scrap. This would be
Alright, between our attack right here and our next attack, we could maybe... don't do that. At least they don't have Karma, so it can't go up twice. Alright, I don't really think there's a point in doing this, especially for this attack. Our scissors.
I've got us covered.
Because making this ephemeral essentially actually reduces its damage. Alright, they probably have something to stop us, but we can also get another rally. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's fine.
You insist on fighting when you could step aside.
You cannot tell the wind to change direction. I won't stand by.
Oh, it's just gonna depend on what annoying spells they get. Also, Karma Freljord. Oh, look at that. We actually have land. Since when does Karma have Freljord as a sub-region?
Did we win?
That's weird. GG. I don't remember Karma ever having Freljord as a sub-region. The one in the main map? It's Poro Karma? Okay. Alright, challenge 17, 1 star. We have Tahm Kench as well as Jhin. Power of Observation. All players summon a Hextech Observatory, so essentially Lux's star powers. Then Fixer Upper, round start, give the foe's weakest unit 3/3 this round. So it's a pretty good buff that the enemy's getting. The 1.5 Ezreal. Huh. I forgot Karma was even in that adventure. Varus. Alright, sounds good. I actually wonder. Let's take a look at his starting deck. Alright, Targon, 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 Noxus, Targon. I'm just looking at what he has in his starting deck. So I was wondering what Spellweaver Symphony, what regions this is going to pull from. They come from a specific run, like Targon Ezreal is the Lux 2-star. Yeah, I knew the bosses were like from specific, pulled from the different adventures. I just didn't remember Karma being Karma Freljord or Freljord Ionia. Alright, Secret Technique. Chosen isn't bad either. Karma probably from Darius 2-star. Yeah, I think we'll just go with this kind of broken I win build unless anyone changes it. What are the modifiers again? So we have Lux's star power and Fixer Upper. Pretty general rule set. Jhin is going to have the Blade's Edge power. And then Tahm Kench just makes everything a little bit more of a pain with having his units have a little bit extra health. But it is just a 1-star. Should be pretty easy. Wish I could bear with leveling up Varus. He's so boring to level but looks fun at high level. Yes, he's one that's kind of similar to Vex in that, well, Vex, Volibear, Elder Dragon, a lot of the champions that just want to be drafting cards, because if you get some really good powers or really good spells, he can just be so fun, and every run can play out very differently. Unless you're doing a build like ours, where every run then pretty much boils down to the exact same. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this out. Alright, support champion, no spells, no spells, and no spells. We could take Aatrox for double Darken, but Viego is pretty much always the answer, just because I think Viego's fun. But he wins turn 5, not turn 25, so he's better than Vex. Oh yeah, like all the people I listed are better than Vex. They all just have the same similarity that they're ones you want to be drafting. Let's get some more Momentous Choice in our deck. This is really good to have. Shadow Totem. Encroaching Mist is fun, so sure. A 1-cost Will of Ionia. Alright. I mean, I won't say no to that. Alright, probably not gonna have money for anything, but I kind of so I know they'll never do this, but one thing I think would be fun is if they added on some of these cards, especially these really high expensive cards, is a relic that just says like you win the game. So like Utter Devastation, it would be fun of like if you play this card you win the game, because these cards are not going to be easy to play. So on like any card that's like 10 cost or higher, you just say you play this card and you win the game. I think that'd be kind of funny because like you play the Ruination and then you just win, even though it's like more like an 8 cost. I think it's kind of funny. Fine, Jin.
I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
Legendary items could be interesting. I just think I wish there was more ways to win the game than just destroying the enemy nexus. Like, the more alternative win conditions you could add, like, I think Fiora is a really interesting example of this, where she can end the game by fulfilling essentially a specific quest. For Vhagar, even though you're still destroying the nexus, I like the fact that for him,
These jewels are more than
it's like you're normally destroying it with your darkness spells, so it feels like very different. Yeah, Soraka's another good example where
Heed the bar.
you have this alternative win condition, and I think those are really fun. I would like to get more of those in the future, because I just think it's a fun way to play the game of trying to focus on something else other than just the normal way to win. Like, if Soraka had, like, imagine if Soraka's 2-star is at the start of the game you summon her landmark. Forget what it's called, but the landmark that ends the game. If they just had that at the start of the game, it would be so fun, because now you can be like, okay, I can actually focus. Yeah, Star Spring. I can just focus on healing, and I can use that to then end the entire game. I think that would be very fun. Their Jin, it doesn't look like he has Spell Shield. They could make Vandal Tree Champ. Yeah, like,
An end to war.
especially if you make it where it's not overpowered. Like, it's still, you're still gonna have to try to win through that. I don't know, I think just having more of those types of additions would be fun.
They say these were from the Protector himself.
Tristana could be the tree champ, would be cool since no one likes her. Yeah, I've never really liked her either. Oh, this champ is gonna they're gonna be copied.
Retribution will find its mark.
For a lot of these challenges, I'm like, especially when I'm talking with chat, it's like somewhat
For they are not given.
autoplay. Okay, that getting recalled, not a big deal. Let's try to buff up our Varus so that he's the most powerful unit, so when we play our Redoubled Valor, it hits him and not the other one. It's probably still gonna hit the other one. It's fine, it's still gonna be more than enough damage. Yeah, drop her health every round with regen, then have her turbo boost her landmark.
No moon, no sun. Idle hands.
I think they started doing that, or like Rise. Rise is another one that you have an effect that technically you're still destroying the Nexus, but you're, a lot of people say it's like Exodia. I think you have to gather all the pieces. And yeah, Rise would be another great example of a champion where you're able to win without playing the quote-unquote normal way. I mean, Rise being slow, I had a 2-hour game with Vex. We already have slow champions. I think Rise would be faster than that. Like, even if he's slower than a normal champion, to me, that doesn't really matter. Because, like, I don't necessarily want them to add OP champions. I want them to add unique champions. And Rise would be a very unique champion that would be fun to play with.
Into which all travels end.
I haven't seen Rise offered as a support champion for Path lately. Truth be told, I don't even know if he was available as one. So he was like added initially, and then he was like taken away for a long time, and then in the recent patch, I think he just got added back. I don't know how to play him because I've only encountered him in PvP once. So yeah, with Rise, you're trying to not really focus on units at all. You're more focusing on spells, and you're trying to get all of your special landmarks. If Rise gets all of his landmarks and attacks, he ends the game. You just win. But you have to try to get all of your 5 landmarks and Rise on the board. Yeah, the world runes. So his effect wouldn't be that good the lower the challenge is, or the lower the adventure. Because
no sun.
It's not really going to be worth using your world runes to end against like someone that doesn't have that much health. But against like Lysandra, that could be pretty good. Like Rise would be difficult to play, but he would be unique, and that would be fun. Sure, let's just recall that. No units for you.
A little luck for those who need it.
I let the enemy win to see how the deck functioned, and sadly it ain't meta even though lots of story landmarks are OP. Well, it's not really a landmark deck. Like, you don't want to add other landmarks to your deck. You just want to have your world runes, which, while those are technically landmarks, they're not in like the normal sense. Go ahead, pop this here.
Struggle.
They're not like other landmarks. Yes.
No sun.
The arrow of retribution will find its mark.
Speaking of landmark, do stories count as landmarks for the purpose of Leah, Ziggs, etc.? I believe so. I mean, they're landmarks.
Vengeance spawn on an arrowhead.
So the world runes have an interesting effect where when you play them, they'll trigger whatever they do. And then when you play another one of the world runes, it activates all the other ones. So they don't activate like every round necessarily. They just activate when you play them, and then when you play another one. So the more you're playing them, then the more they're activating and you can kind of do some crazy stuff. But yeah, just more of those types of champions that have alternative win conditions than just destroying the enemy nexus. I think that'd be fun. I missed Ari. I hope they bring her back. She's another one that could play pretty interesting. We don't actually have any recall decks, which is kind of surprising, right? I'm not making that up. We don't have any real recall decks. Like, Set has a recall in his deck, but he's not a recall deck. I feel like they have so many recall spells, and it's such a big effect for Ionia. I'm kind of surprised we don't actually have any decks built around it. I mean, when I said recall, I meant recalling your own units for buffs. Some of them have like limited recall. Like, yes, Yasuo, you want to recall the enemy units because that triggers your Yasuo. Generally, though, he's a stun deck, not a recall deck. And then, like, Set has 1 or 2 recalls in his deck, but he's a coin deck. He's not a recall deck. I'm kind of just surprised that we haven't had any recall decks in the game, despite the fact it's been a mechanic since forever. Kind of interesting, because Ahri would work perfectly for that. Sleep is recall, but not have to spend mana. I mean, it's not a recall deck, but I get what you mean in that it functions in a similar way. Where recall, you recall your unit and then play them next round. Here, you're sleeping your unit and then they're playing automatically. New luck with transfer buff, right? Well, that's again just like a recall spell. That's not it's not built around recalling. It's just one single spell that happens to work with the overall playstyle. It's kind of surprising. Like with Ahri, it'd probably be something along the lines of when you recall a unit, you reduce its cost and grant it like 2 power or something like that, where you're getting buffs for recalling your units. Yeah, Kennen would also be an interesting recall deck. Like that's the thing, there's recall decks in the game, in the broader game, like multiples. We don't have any recall in Path of Champions as far as like recall deck that's the main theme and mechanic. I think they haven't added recall deck yet because being full-handed is kind of common now. Ahri is like this now. Got this 1v9. Morgana is a recall deck with extra steps. Well, yeah, it's like there's people that have similar functionality to what a recall deck would do, but it's not really a recall deck. Anyways, price of progress, the player's spells cost 2 less, their units cost 1 more, and then heroics, round start, grant the foe's strongest ally 1/1 for each other ally. I don't know if I've seen them use this in the monthly challenges before. If so, this is actually a pretty rare one. They normally don't really use this. Interesting. Speaking of which, Poppy would be another champion I really want to see. Alright, so any champion that people want to see with this one. Yasuo is decent. Almost out of points. Alright, Janna sounds good. Wait, Janna's up top. There we go. Alright, so this was the last build people had me use for Janna. Tryndamere with way worse than Fizz in this challenge. I used Lilia, but probably overkill when maxed. Yeah, Tryndamere is going to be tough because it's hard to get his units off the board. Granted, Janna does have a lot of removal, so we might be able to get it going. Kind of depends on what we get as far as drawing. Alright, Long, what relic would you like to see? Janna is another one of those champs I'm not very good with, so I want to watch an expert at work. Janna is very fun. She should use Starforge, right? No. So, what I like to do for Janna is do this right here. So she's a 4 cost, you have 2 plunder, I cost 2 less. So you can potentially drop her round 1 for 0 cost, so she's triggering your star powers as a cost reduced card. You're then using your Found Fortune, which you don't necessarily care what you get, but you're getting another card that is now 0 So you're able to play 2 cost reduced cards, like 0 costs. Both of those are triggering your powers, because all of your star powers are just play cost reduced cards. So you're getting her on the board really early, which is good because she's giving you more cost reduction whenever she sees something played. And so that's the build I really like to go with, because you want to get Janna on the board as soon as possible, in my opinion. Alright, Long wants to see Starforged. Succubus Brand. Interesting. You could get there with 2 more glove. I mean, we're at Titanic now. Oh, as long as no one changes anything. All right, here we go. Alright, let's see here. Never done Starforged before on this champion. Viego's not bad. Everything's going to cost more though, and these are all units. Star Spring giving us extra mana, healing us up, not terrible. More damage, more removal. He's going to be a 7 cost, and this other one's going to be, yeah, like, we're probably never going to get to the point to play these. So I think we're going to go over for Soraka. Crescent Strike. Probably going to grab that. Yeah, let's get Crescent Strike. Perfect. Divine Whirlwind. Eye of the Storm. Oh, beautiful. Let's get both of these. Very good. Home Turf. Do I want to get Home Turf? It would be a cost reduced card, so it would trigger our star powers. It probably would suck against Tryndamere, but it could be good against Fizz, so I will try it, even though I'm definitely a little bit worried about that. Fill your hand with gems. So those gems will cost nothing. It's just going to give us a bunch of cost reduction. Yeah, I think this actually would be good, even though normally this is like a terrible card and you shouldn't grab it. But because we can play them all for free, that would be pretty solid. All right, let's try one more. We just kind of have to hope the featured card is something cheaper. Alright, not really happening. Tryndamere, Undying Rage. Oh boy. Alright, Cloudwinder, no. All of these, yes. All right, so we will
Let's get to work.
play this one. And then let's drop this here.
The Winter's Claw will purge the weak.
That Undying Rage is going to be a pain. So we could use Crescent Strike to stun both of these. Yeah, let's go for it.
We see through all.
Coming through.
Let's buff this up to the point of not dying. Okay, done.
Gear up.
I feel like we probably don't want to necessarily use all of these immediately. So let's attack like this. They'll block here. Yep.
Let's go, people. Keep it up.
Alright, we'll heal up a little bit just so they can't destroy us with their whatever Lysandra, the ability she uses. Ice Shards, I think that's the one. If Ari's in Path of Champions, I wish they make her work with high health. Interesting. So you can use Orb on her. The rare situation where I actually catch Toast streaming. I mean, I stream like the same time every day. This is fast. They got, yep. So, of course, Targon's Peak hit their Tryndamere. Nice. That's great. Glad that could happen. We'll drop this.
I've got this.
Daughter, I was once small like you. Need clearance, pal.
Alright, let's hit this one. Or yeah, let's hit that one. So this triggers the kill first. So then we can kill this. I mean, killing Tryndamere,
What seems to be the problem?
he's just gonna, yeah, do that.
You are better than this.
Alright, they might drop like an Ice Shard. Could mess everything up. But at least we're getting rid of some of their annoying units. Ice Shard. Yep. There's the Ice Shard.
Just another winter.
Yeah, I know Tryndamere doesn't have his own power. Yeah. Oh, you normally work this hour? Got off a bit early? Awesome. We could heal it up. I think I want to play Janna, though. Kind of running out of cards to play. Let's drop our Janna. Yeah, we'll actually updraft these just so we get more cards next round.
Try Janna.
An auspicious season.
Well, that sucks. Sure, let's just drop this again, do some more damage, get another mana gem for next round.
This would be a good win.
Why? I guess it's a grant, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. We knew this was gonna happen, but it's kind of being a little bit worse than I expected. Our Targon's Peak is just really hurting us and not them. So that's wonderful. Well, if we have Janna on the board, this would be amazing.
My blade calls.
Alright, let's just drop this here, see how that goes. Let's
Go no further.
So what we do first is going to happen last. So let's do that there. Oh, that's... Yeah, we want to kill this one. No, this isn't enough to kill theirs. Okay, there we go. So 4 damage, gonna hit and kill that, and then this one will kill the Unscarred Reaver. And then we're just trying to reduce down damage as much as possible.
That I am superior life form.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens. The Zephyr heralds the squall.
You were supposed to show up earlier.
Flee now or burn!
An auspicious season.
Alright, not great.
To the gun show. Blessed by snow and stars.
Well, at least they're out of cards. Yeah, the peak is just screwing us over. I knew it was going to be bad in the Tryndamere. I was just hoping it would help us a little bit more than this. Also, we don't really have any hard removal.
An auspicious season.
Alright, let's see if we get lucky. Probably not. Not enough.
Inferior design.
Well. Yep, getting a little screwed over. Well. Hopefully, against, or with the revive, we can do a bit better. I mean, the fact that the peak hit their Tryndamere in like the second round or something, pretty bad. Pretty bad.
My blade.
I actually have a 100% win with Janna versus Lysandra. Alright, hold on to the stun. Yeah, all the spells is pretty much fine, but we do want to have some unit on the board. Oh look, Targon's Peak. That's actually good. Guess who's not getting played this time?
Brothers born from battle. Moonfang smells blood.
Alright, so we can play Soraka.
And protect.
We see through all.
I'm just thinking this would be
By starlight.
Alright, so I want her to be strong enough to kill anyone.
Stars fall.
So let's attack like this and get their first death out of the way.
We like a challenge.
Thank you. Alright, so this can now kill him. This can kill that there. Perfect. Guess who's gonna get entombed? Probably Soraka.
Vermin.
Alright, not a big deal. We could play Targon's Peak, but don't really want to risk it. I'm worried about playing Janna and have it immediately getting entombed. Let's go for it. We'll get rid of both of these so we can draw some more. Is that the entomb?
This would be a good
Okay,
winter.
that's fine. Alright, so they're out of mana and we are out of cards pretty much. But we're gonna draw several next round.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
If we could draw some of our draw cards, that would be nice. Thank you.
My wind is at your back. Go.
I want them to attack.
We see through all.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, I want to use these divine whirlwinds. Alright, so we can use one to kill this. Well, kill. Then we can use one to... Doesn't it have 4 damage? 4 damage to a unit, 3 to the Nexus. Oh, because I'm doing it backwards. Yeah, that's still fine.
My vortex shall consume.
So we'll be at 10 mana next round.
I weave my own fate. Take heart.
Storm unrelenting.
Alright, so we're just gonna attack. Because we just want to do as much damage as we can. Even though we're so close to elusive, we just, well, their entombs are fast speed, but they're gonna play Tryndamere. But this will go elusive. Yeah, well, we could play this and not drop our Crescent Strike. We could get the extra draw. Crescent Strike would probably help more. So yeah, we'll play this. They'll drop Tryndamere.
The time for calm
Hopefully.
has passed. Now the tempest awakens.
Alright, please drop Tryndamere.
Who would face me?
Okay. Both of you are getting stunned. You're now down to 2 mana.
We're going in.
Live with purpose.
Oh man. Okay, GG. That was interesting.
The heavens rejoice.
Tryndamere always can be a tough one. Farsight is good. Power Riff is also really good. I mean, Power Riff is better if we draw Janna. If we don't draw Janna, then it's worse. Yeah, we'll risk it. We will risk it. We'll get another copy right here. Augment is pretty good. Let's try a reroll. More cost reduction, elusive. We're already gonna get elusive. Spell shield. Most of their spells are just annoying, not like in tombs. I think we'll just try to double down on cost reduction. Alright, Fizz. Wish we got a weekly vault for Path of Champion. Yes. Yes, I 100% agree. Or just if the weekly vault had a couple fragments, shards, that would be really nice. Let's get rid of Astral Protection. And Crescent Strike. We'll hold on to the rest. I'm actually going to take a note of something for something special.
Here I go.
There's something special that may be happening that I'm not going to talk about yet, but could be fun. All right, so we don't really have anything to play because, of course, we didn't get our Janna. I'm gonna try to see if we can get something though. Well, that's wonderful. Let's try again. I think next patch we'll be focused on Path of Champions, so we'll change it. I mean, hopefully. All right, we've so many things to kill their Fizz. He can't dodge all of them. Let's first start with the slow spell. Okay. No. You need to die. Let's actually use Divine Whirlwind so we can get extra mana next round.
Let's get to work.
Well, that kind of sucks. But we can handle this. Considering what they said in the patch, I thought we'd get some more missions, kind of like we used to get with the pass. Yeah, I thought that we would get more. I thought we'd get more quests than like the 5. I expected us to get more than just 30 champion fragments. Like, yeah, I thought there'd be more in the patch. I was kind of disappointed, to be honest. Well, just disappointed with the quest. Let me be specific. The patch itself is fine.
I am here.
The quest, though, I thought there'd be more. Yeah, seeing that card get destroyed is very satisfying. I hate that card with a passion. It's the worst. Let's, yeah, let's use this here. These Divine Whirlwinds, great to clear out their board, but also wonderful for giving us extra mana next round.
Be at peace. Live with purpose.
Let's kill that one, actually. Riot thinks people don't own 100 plus shards to unlock new champs at the restart. I mean, they have like all the analytics and stuff. They should know kind of where people are. That's still probably not the majority. Like, people that are watching me on YouTube, people that are in chat right now, like, in general, you're probably a lot more like hardcore than most Path of Champions players. The majority probably just play the game on phone and aren't nearly as invested as probably most of us. It's me, I'm people, but we knew the system on unlocking new champions so fast. People play like 10 minutes on the toilet. Yeah, like there's a lot of people that normally the term in the gaming community would just be casuals, that they play the game, they enjoy it, but they don't go to the Reddit, they don't play or necessarily watch YouTube videos, probably don't watch streams. Like, most people are just playing the game like, oh yeah, this is fun. I play mostly on mobile, but consider myself pretty invested. Right, there's some people that, like, you can still be hardcore, like, hardcore. You can still be that more invested of an individual and play on phone. But I think most of the people that are probably more casual with the game only play on phone, probably don't have, like, a gaming computer or just a computer to play games on. The question is, who brings money? I mean, probably, I don't know. It's probably a mix, because I know a lot of people that are more into the game that also hate any form of monetization. So they might follow the game religiously, but they're never going to spend money on it. Whereas there's probably a lot of more people that are not as invested on what goes on in the game entirely, but they probably are willing to drop more money. This is going to be a lot of animations right here. We're just going to buff everyone up to the point where we just have 2 that can get through and end the game. Chat, enjoy these moments of fragment prosperity, because when Constellations come out, we're going to have to drop hundreds of fragments for 1 star power. Yes, that is 100% going to happen. Let's actually just be really sure we're going to end. Let's stun these 2, drop our shards to the mountain. I dropped around 70 USD for the game, split between 4 years.
Stars fall.
I mean, I feel like I dropped like 70 just this patch because of I bought the entire skin bundle, which I normally don't ever buy skins, but I'm trying to support the game. So I bought the entire skin bundle, and then I bought all the champions so that I would have as many shards or fragments left over so I can still be close to like the 200 cap when the next patch comes out. Spend about $20 every 2 weeks, considering I buy things out of the shop. When I first got into it, I bought Prismatic Viego and Viego skin. Okay, I guess we don't even need to worry about blockers. I think the only thing I've ever bought in LOR was the ASL bundle. Yeah.
The heavens rejoice.
I'm gonna find out how the champions didn't have it. Yeah. But when Viego gets added, you're gonna be very excited. I feel like Riot knows Viego is one of the most wanted. So once they start adding older champions back in, I feel like Viego's gonna be one of the first. Alright, that was... Glad we were able to win that and not have our first loss be like randomly a challenge 18. Dude, I would have Viego maxed out in like a day. Yes. Next patch must have some sort of animation speed up. It's like most right now. It's the feature I'd like most right now. Yes, animation increase speed would be very good. Alright, so we have Karma, Nautilus, Celestial Guidance, Targon card costs less. Fan favorite, round start, give the foe's strongest unit 2 power and overwhelm. There's been a lot of 2s, like 2 bosses. I feel like there hasn't been as many one-offs this time. You must not have been playing during the early beta. Some animations were a slog. With the new Path of Champions wish list, it's pretty guaranteed Viego. Yeah, he was one of the top ones people voted on. Alright, anyone that people want to see here for this challenge? Anivia skill. Oh, man. Yeah, with some champions being added, there's some that I feel like would be really boring. I feel like Anivia is one that I don't want to get added. I feel like Anivia would probably be so boring to play. It's just so slow. I'm really excited to play Anivia, and then I realize how slow animations are, especially if you stack them. Neela, alrighty. Yeah, I feel like Anivia just wouldn't be that fun because it's an Enlightened deck, so it triggers its effect when you get to 10 mana. But still, the effects aren't that exciting. Like for Karma, you get to 10 mana, then all your spells are doubled. That's like a really nice big payoff. Like, this is awesome. For Anivia, though, it just feels like, okay, everything's better, but it's... yeah. What about Tarek, or what's his name? Not sure who what's his name is. Alright, should we just go with a Oath build, something simple? That would be kind of hilarious if Riot just added in some of these champions that like no one actually wanted. Yep. What is that? I would guess triple Rageblade, which is why I'm already down here. All right, here we go. Ezreal. Nora's fun. Tristana. Let's go for Nora. Nora's a good time. Draw a champion's not bad. Sure. Let's grab that Magical Journey. Sounds fun. Scout's okay. Rally Banner. Formless Blade. Sure, let's get some more champion draw. Might as well. Nautilus and Karma. I think into Karma, the capture will be really nice. Alright, Nautilus. Also, I've already completely forgotten what the modifiers are. Oh, right, Targon cost reduction and Overwhelm. Okay. Let's... Sure. Should have given the new Epic Act it's a better Rage Blade. I mean, slightly.
Give me the stone. Stuff make happy.
It's a slightly better Rage Blade.
I slay horrors and I smile.
Home is just around the portal. Step lively.
Alright, not too bad. Massive Neela.
Where, I wonder?
Also, if you guys noticed, I reduced the size of the chat window.
Oh, steady if you
Don't know how you guys noticed or liked it at all. I think it was taking up, yeah, a little bit too much of the screen and didn't need to be that big. Alright, so that's gonna die. Fun. I think Nora's one of the first champs I fell in love with so heavily. Nora is very fun. It's, yeah. They really did a good job with her. I mean, she already has a really good playstyle, or like... She's a very good mechanic to build around to be fun. So it's not really surprising.
My friends, let us revel.
We've still gotten no fleeting cards.
Well, aren't you the cutest thing of a D I ever did see?
Success gets noticed around here. You point, I shoot.
Off we go.
Let's see how you handle this.
Portals everywhere.
Still no fleeting cards. But it makes me laugh how some people just seeing random people's takes on like the Reddit and stuff cracks me up sometimes. Like there's some people saying how Gravedigger Spade is like garbage on Neela and not worth having. And it's like, it's pretty good. Like it's not like it's 100% required, but it's a decent relic to have. Here's a fleeting card, but yeah, we'll just let this go away so we get more fleeting cards next round. Sure, let's get some more mysterious portals, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. This is gonna make us overdraw, but it's also gonna do a bunch of portals. Sure, this all getting discarded is not bad.
Blood and salt.
This looks like a Nora run. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Nora with 0 star powers. I had fun playing Nautilus back in the day. I would do jungle Nautilus. Oh, it was hilarious. Back when I played, he was literally the champion that had the most CC in the game. So it was pretty funny the stuff you could do with him.
Off we go. Don't stand in my way.
Pay the tithe.
GG.
Portals everywhere.
Pretty sure he still is.
Who found a portal.
Good to know.
Oh.
Because, yeah, your passive roots people when you hit them. You have your hook. You have your slow from, I think, your E. Your W shield maybe slowed as well. And then you also had your alt, which knocks everyone up. Granted, who knows if they changed them, but back in my day, that was, yeah, what Nautilus had.
Always trust you.
Fun time. The thing is, you didn't have a lot of damage, so you really had to rely on your laners to actually kill people. But you could keep people locked down for so long, which is also why it was so sad when you're like stunning someone and you're keeping them in place for a really long time, and you just have like terrible teammates that aren't taking advantage of it, and you're just like, ah, come on. Yeah, let's just immediately kill that.
Fallen petal. The answer lies within.
Rel is close, but not has all the annoying CC. I think Rel is the horse armor girl, I think. Nope, still same old champion with like 4 seconds of hard CC. Oh, that's great. I love him lumbering towards you. It's just awesome. Sure, even this dies, get us more junk construct.
By force of will.
Guess we probably should play Mila so she gets advantage of the excavator's charge.
I slay horrors and I smile.
Yeah, I feel like
Many past lives in a single.
I feel like Nautilus isn't popular enough for him to get a rework, but his playstyle is still like decent enough that a rework's not as needed. Although he does have a point-and-click CC, which they don't really like.
I seem to have misplaced my.
Although generally the ones they don't like more is like the suppressions. They don't like the point-and-click suppression. I like not, but that hook makes me want to tear my hair out. What, just because it's like difficult to land? Sure. Let's.
An exuberant flow.
We can have a little bit of an infinite loop. They just keep drawing more stuff. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it when that happens with Nora. You just completely fill out your entire board. Its hitbox is very misleading. Yeah, it's a difficult one. Alright, so let's play this, and then that. Ah, don't do that. Sad.
With conviction. Look within.
I hate karma sometimes. Ah, man. Why has the epic item that Nora has not been reworked to grant instead of give like the common one was. Either they think it's too overpowered, or just an oversight.
By hook or by crook, I'll find you, dear cat.
Yeah, it's always the annoying thing about Karma is it's just cards that they're generating. So you can't actually memorize her deck because there's just so many random cards that Karma's making. We have so many portals. Nora is actually a really good... uh-oh.
A clear mind knows
Nora is a
true
really good
strength.
partner for Neela, because you get some good fleeting card generation. Alright, let's see what they do.
Stand by.
Okay, that's fine.
Many past lives in a single soul.
Alright, we'll fizzle this attack then. Fine with us. Let that one block there. Flow, I cost 2 less when someone draw a spell. I think we should get some slot bots on the board.
Take me for a spin.
And then I think let's drop a Nora to replace this.
Home is just around the portal.
And let's drop this one here.
A real spin to win.
And we'll get rid of all of these. Not playing on generated cards, skill issue? Yeah, pretty much.
What terrorizes you? Take me to them!
Alright, so...
Accept my challenge!
Oh, I did that wrong.
Dance with me!
We're gonna go like this, and we're actually gonna save all of our stuff we're gonna pull out to see how they counter it. Like Formless Blade, we're gonna save that to try to nuke down their karma after they try to heal their karma up, if they do. That is really good though. Alright, so they're buffing that one up.
Survival through savagery.
They're overdrawing like crazy. Ha! Your deny got broken up. It's nice. Whatever they're generating, they can't do too many of it. Recalling only helps us, so thank you. Okay, you're now out of mana. Let's try to buff up our Neela with the Excavator's Charge. See if we can get to a point of ending the game. And this can kind of be an almost infinite. I mean, we'll run out of mana, but we can just keep playing it, drawing our champion again.
Slow.
Alright, so that should be all we need. GG. Oh. It's really just her regions that are the problem. If she generates like bilge cards, I wouldn't care. I mean, yeah.
Bless my socks, I've done it.
Alright, one more challenge. Let's see what this one is. Alright, challenge 20, 3 stars, Lulu and Viego. Magic number when the player draws a card sets to 3. This one is the best with Elder Dragon. Pick their bones clean each round the first time the foe summons a unit, grant it impact. Alrighty. Lulu, bear in mind she has the annoying power of silencing your strongest follower every round. So bear that in mind if you're trying to do this one. I love Ornn for magic number. Yeah, he's solid. I think Elder Dragon is pretty much the best because his cost reduction stacks with the 3 cost reduction. So you're able to play these giant units for 1 mana, which is insane. But yeah, Ornn and like Volibear, Aesol, those are all pretty solid for it as well. Yeah, Ornn. Normally for magic number, what I'll do is I'll intentionally not have Ornn in my opening hand, or try not to. That way I have a higher odds of drawing him at the start of the game. Because then if you can draw him at the start of the game and then play him, you can just immediately annihilate the enemy. It's, yeah, pretty hilarious. I mean, you can do pretty much the same thing with Elder Dragon. Alright, so I'm going to grab Elder Dragon unless anyone wants to change anything. Oath of the Guardians would actually be decent because the keyword here is draw one of them. So with like Portal Pals or whatever the other one is that does like the same thing. Anyways, like with Portal Pals, you are creating those cards. Since they're created, you're not drawing them. And since you're not drawing them, they're not going to get the cost reduction. But for the champions, they will. Alright, let's finish up with just a fun one. This should be a blast. Aatrox, Jarvan. Let's go for Jarvan. Let's see. Alright, both of these will probably buy them. Yeah, normally for Elder Dragon, especially with magic number, you just want to buy as many 6 costs as possible. Because you want to be trying to draw a 6 cost every round if you can. Or just anything higher than a 6 cost. So we're just... If it's above a 6 cost, we are buying it. Wonderful. Whole bunch of random stuff. Alright, Diego.
No power in this world can stop me.
The greediest shop ever. Alright, so let's get rid of this. We'll hold on to both of these because they already cost 3. We want to draw Elder Dragon in our opening hand. Perfect. So he's a 1 cost. And hopefully other big units. Alright, sad. I mean, Yasuo's still okay, but not exactly what we were hoping for. Let's do this just for an extra mana gem next round. Bad draw. Kind of feel like let's just immediately do a Cataclysm. Alright, GG. I love that you can just buy seemingly random 6 costs with Elder Dragon and his star powers in reach and make them work. Yes. That's one of the great things with Elder Dragon is just being able to have every match kind of play a little bit differently, just because you're always looking for different 6 costs in your shops. Actually, cutting a non-6 cost would have probably been good, but Lulu.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, I think Elder Dragon and Volibear were great additions to the game. I love that they're like these big, expensive champions. That's actually bad. But you still can play them for... But they just have good setups for them, so you don't feel punished for playing them. Let's go for the impact, I guess. And yeah, they're going to be bad to do the Dragon Worshipper, but kind of want to make use of the barrier and kill their unit. Aladdis and the Gem Dragon are my favorite 6 cost though. Yes, I really like, I always try to get, for both Volibear and Elder Dragon, I try to get the Crown Guard girl that gives you the rally, because that's just awesome. Let's drop this.
A friend, I bid you welcome.
And then we will drop this here. We already have Challenger, so let's go for the tough.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
We came as fast as we could, Prince Stalin. Are you hurt?
On speed.
I'll clear the way.
And that's game, even without Elder Dragon. Beautiful. GG.
Back to
Wonderful.
the skies, Knights of Demacia.
Well, that was fun. Can't wait for some more shards or stardust. Yup. Honestly, I would love it if they started adding follower like champions. Like if they just made an entire deck that was themed around Cythria and it had star powers and everything. Like, I would be totally on board for that. Like I would be fine if they made like decks that were not really champions, or they just be like, okay, this card, this is now your champion, and you can just put items onto this card. Like that would be really fun. There's so much potential that they can do with this game, and I hope they're able to realize that potential. But I'll still be covering it the entire time. All right, thank you all for tuning in. That'll be it for today as far as the monthly challenges. For the actual channel, I think the last person versus Lysandra is today. So we have like Lilia versus Lysandra. Probably starting tomorrow is going to be guides. So those will be going up on the main channel. And then hopefully right after the guides, I'm going to try to have the tier list done for then. Cythria, but with star powers from the one node from the Zed adventure. Oh yeah, that like every time Cythria dies or it survives damage, she like transforms into the next one. I forget how it is, but yeah, like they rank up their Cythrias, which is pretty funny. Stuff like that would be fun to play with. Or if they just added a game mode where we're playing the like bot decks against the champion decks, that would also be pretty hilarious. Oh, that'd be fun. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out for a bit. It's been really fun. Nice chill morning just going through some of these monthlies. Nice talking with you all as always. Hopefully see you tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.